RWL's new World Heavyweight Champion making waves since his arrival. American Supreme Matt Clark defeating the Mexican monolith Warlord Santos to become the World Heavyweight Champion for a seventh time. And tonight, in a non-title matchup, going up against the legendary Booker T in a one-on-one main event contest.
Tonight's non-title Rage main event is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, from right here in Houston, Texas, weighing 236 pounds, here is Booker T.
You know if Tex were here, he'd be screaming fire, right? Booker T, the five-time World Heavyweight Champion. Back after a long time. Last time we seen him, Colonel De Beers injured him, and he hasn't been back since. But Booker T, back tonight, and in this main event, this non-title match against American Supreme Matt Clark. Wow, it is nice to see Booker T back in action again. You know, Myron, whenever I look at Booker T, I always think of his earliest days as one half of Harlem Heat with Stevie Ray back in the days of World Championship Wrestling. Indeed, it is nice to see Booker T back in the saddle again, as it were.
And his opponent accompanied by Crystal Gabor, from Smithfield, North Carolina, weighing 265 pounds. He's one half of the television tag team champion Southern Gentlemen, and the reigning RWL World Heavyweight Champion, American Supreme, Matt Clark.
Matt's got a comeback story and a half that brings him to tonight's match, and fans have welcomed American Supreme back as World Heavyweight Champion with open arms, because he did what no one else could do by beating Warlord Santos 1-2-3, fair and square in that ring. Matt's always had loyal fans, but it seems nowadays he's picking up some new ones.
American Supreme was the face of this company between 2012 and 2020. But he is back with a vengeance and looking better than ever.
Well, he sure is challenging himself, going after a matchup with Booker T. Clark isn't playing around.
And it's definitely one of the strongest comebacks that I've seen in a long time. Listen to that crowd. American Supreme Matt Clark. He's got this place in the palm of his hands all over again. It is terrific having American Supreme back, let me tell you. Almost certainly a main event for the books here. Nice to see Booker T back in harness one more time, going up against American Supreme Matt Clark in this non-title main event. Referee Walt Rothburn rings the bell. Collar and elbow tie-up. Matt Clark has him up, backbreaker. Booker T laid out already. Matt Clark drops the leg on Booker T. Booker T catching a right to the back of the head from Matt Clark. Matt Clark quickly countered with a kick to the midsection by Booker T. Booker T whips Clark to the ropes. Spinebuster from Booker T. A clubbing overhand right. And Matt Clark already out. Whoa, my, look at that. Over the top rope and right on to Matt Clark went Booker T. Another clubbing overhand right. And Matt Clark on the outside with the referee counting and in big trouble. Oh, look at this, Booker T. Doing that showboating here. We might see a spinneroonie or two. Matt Clark in big trouble here. Crystal Gabor looking on with some concern for her fella, as Booker T begins to put the boots to American Supreme. A hard chop across the chest. Booker T pitches Clark towards the timekeeper's area and nails him with an elbow in the head. Booker T most aggressive here and going to work on American Supreme Matt Clark irregardless of the referee's count. Booker T just delivering every possible attack he can on the outside while the referee counts to his count of 20. Booker T running out of time here. Clark back to his feet. Booker T moves in. Matt Clark counters with a kick. He'll lock up again. Whoa! Nicely done by American Supreme. Quickly makes his way back inside the ring. Booker T follows him inside. They lock up again. Booker T locks up with Clark. Has him up, nails him with a backbreaker. Payback for the backbreaker earlier. Draws a knee into the head of American Supreme. Booker T. Whoa! American Supreme with a Luthez press and pistoning hard right hands on the head of Booker T. Cover one and just a one. Booker T powering out with the greatest of ease here. Matt Clark. Power slam out of no place with another cover. One. Absolutely amazing. Matt Clark coming back most aggressively here. Booker T whips Clark to the ropes. Clark nails him with a clothesline. Drives a knee into the head of Booker T. American Supreme moving in on Booker T. Outside on the apron, Matt Clark joining him on the outside here and taken down by Booker T. Rather cleverly, I might add. Booker T showboating to the fans. Matt Clark doing likewise. Both these guys want to win this match. Booker T nails Clark with a clothesline. Clark rolls to the outside. Makes his way back inside. Locks it up with Booker T. Drives a knee into the midsection of Booker T. American Supreme rounds him up. They lock it up again. Booker T with another spine buster on Matt Clark. And again, the momentum has shifted between these two for quite some time. And now it's all about Booker T. Head first into the turnbuckle goes Clark. A chop across the chest from Booker T. Matt Clark counters, escapes the corner. Clark takes down Booker T. American Supreme rounds Booker T back up. Winds up the arm. Takes him down and stomps the shoulder. Matt Clark rounds up Booker T again. Booker T whipped to the ropes. Clark draws a knee. Kitchen sink knee right into the midsection of Booker T. Clark on the middle rope. Down comes the knee across the chest of Booker. Go. 1, 2, but just the two. Again, Booker T averting disaster here. Matt Clark rounds Booker T up yet again. Up over the shoulder we go. And straight head first into the turnbuckle. Clark drives another knee into the head of Booker T. Rebound off the ropes. Leg drop from American Supreme Matt Clark. And Crystal Gabor got to be pleased with the progress right here of American Supreme. Booker T counters with an elbow. Locks up Matt Clark. Has him up, but Matt Clark counters it into a DDT. And Booker T just nailed with that one. Matt Clark takes Booker T down again. Booker T now in big trouble. Clark takes himself all the way up to the top and comes down and misses it. Booker T managing to slip out of the way there, knee to the head of Matt Clark. Clark takes himself to the outside. Booker T waiting for him right there. Winds up the arm. Kick. Takes down Clark. Booker T drives the knee of Matt Clark into the canvas. Booker T moving back in again. Rounds up Clark. He's got the wrist and he's delivering a wicked set of kicks and a clothesline. Booker T goes for the cover. 1, 2, and again another near fall. Matt Clark finding his way out of that pin. Booker T clubbing overhand right. Now Booker T really starting to apply some serious injury to Matt Clark. Clark rounded up again. Booker T all the way up and all the way down comes Matt Clark. And there's the spinneroonie, ladies and gentlemen. Booker T, a treat to watch. Man, wicked kick right there from Booker T. Matt Clark now in some serious trouble at the hands of Booker T. Booker all the way up on the top rope. Here we go. Down he comes and right across Matt Clark. Booker T coming out most aggressively here. Misses with the driving knee. Matt Clark just manages to get out of the way. Clark with Booker T. Head first into the far corner. Clark. Counter. Whoa, did you see that, man? Rebound off the ropes. Clark does it again. And another elbow across the chest of Booker. That was absolutely artful on the part of American Supreme. Clark whips Booker into the far corner. Clothesline. Down comes Booker T. Matt Clark covers. 1, 2. And I do not believe it. Booker T still in the game here. Matt Clark with an overhand right. Whips Booker T to the ropes. Goes behind. Whoa, there's the suplex with a pin and a bridge. 1, 2. Are you kidding me? Booker T absolutely refusing to go down with the ship here. Kick to the midsection. Matt Clark doubled over. And there it is. The axe kick from Booker T. Covers. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. And whoa, Matt Clark just about getting out from under that pin. Clark on the outside. Booker T up on the top rope. Waiting for Clark to get to his feet. And here we go. Look at this. Whoa. Cross body from Booker T from 10 feet up. A stomp to the chest of American Supreme, and now we're on the outside with the referee counting again. Clark evades the driving knee. Booker T puts on the brakes but gets taken down with a chop block from American Supreme. Booker T counters back to his feet. Rounds up Matt Clark. Clark counters with a right. Locks up Booker T. Gets him back inside the ring. Booker T looking like he's having some problems. American Supreme makes his way back inside. Booker T takes him down with a clothesline. Booker T now stretching the arm of American Supreme Matt Clark. Matt Clark gathered up by Booker T. Kick to the midsection. Hard overhand right. Down goes Clark. Clark rolls back into his seat. What a kick from American Supreme. Takes Booker T right back down. The drop kick barely phasing Booker T. Kick to the midsection. And Matt Clark, he's got Booker T all the way up. Powerbomb. And Matt Clark may have used up his last bit of reserves on that one. Booker T struggles to his feet. Matt Clark charges. Oh, look at that. The referee just got in the way there. Booker T hung up over the top rope. Matt Clark covers. 1, 2. Again, Booker T finding his way out of the pin. Matt Clark rounds him up one more time. Collar and elbow tie up. Up we go and slam face first into the canvas. That was devastating. American Supreme all the way up on the top rope, and here we go. Boom! Elbow across the chest, cover, hook the leg. 1, 2, 3, and American Supreme Matt Clark defeats Booker T by pinfall.
The time, 10 minutes, 15 seconds. Your winner, American Supreme, Matt Clark.
Well, hey, how about this? American Supreme Matt Clark coming up a winner in this matchup over Booker T. Gotta be proud of that. You know, American Supreme, he's looking every bit as good as he did 10 years ago. It's amazing. Indeed, American Supreme Matt Clark prevailing in this non-title singles matchup over Booker T, and he did look indeed amazing. Every bit as good as he did just a decade ago.
El Supremo's looking better than ever. Performing as well as he did 10 years ago. He's a dual champion with Rod Whitley, so his relationship with his cousin is solid.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to put the cap on this week's edition of RWL Rage. As always, we thank all of you for joining us and for supporting RWL. RWL Rage will return next time, but immediately following this edition of Rage will be RWL Ladies Night. It'll be myself, Don Hickson, and Hangman Takes Lynch with the call to action. We sure hope to see you there. For all of us here at RWL, Don Hickson saying thanks, good night, and we will see you next time at ringside. Good night.